What the? Where am I? Hey, get up. Wake up. Come on. Come on, dude. Get up. Where are we?
I don't know.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know how we got here.
What? How do you not know how we got here?
You know how we got here?
Well.
Okay, so why are you getting mad at me for not knowing how we got here, but you don't know how we got here?
I figure since I don't know how we got here, that you must know.
How does that make any sense?
Sure it does.
Whatever. We gotta get out of here, dude.
You got the ideas?
Well, let's start with these ropes on our hands, probably.
That's not an idea.
What? Okay, well, it's a starting point.
I asked for an idea, not a starting point.
You do realize we're in a completely random room with no idea how we got here. This is no time to joke around. I don't like your sense of humor that much.
I wasn't kidding. Trust me, you know if I was joking. I could be pretty funny.
I don't care. You want to hear it? You want to hear it again? I don't care. God, you're exhausting.
What's your name?
Austin.
Okay.
You want me to ask what your name is?
It's just the courteous thing to do.
What's your name?
Kellen.
Okay, so see how that didn't help us get untied?
I never said it would. What are you doing?
Escaping.
Well, now what?
Well, I'm thinking.
Well, please think faster, because I am super claustrophobic. I mean super claustrophobic. You know, this one time I got stuck in an elevator and I freaked out, and I hyperventilated, everybody freaked out. I was like a circus animal in a China snow, a boy in China. Shut up!
There's only so much oxygen in a place like this, and you just wasted about half of it.
That's not good, because I do also hyperventilate.
We need to find out what this place is.
Looking for a secret passage? I'm gonna pull a book from a shelf and open a trap door.
I mean, if there was a shelf, yeah, maybe.
Hey, look.
A camera?
Jeez, man. What is this place for? What is it?
Nothing. It's just a mark.
Looks like some military patch. You recognize it?
It's not important.
Uh-huh. That was a real confident, not important. You're ex-military, aren't you?
I didn't do it just for the medals and the hats, if that's what you were wondering.
No judgment.
Okay.
Just, you carry it. Like for something you didn't finish. Sorry, too personal. I'm a journalist. Sometimes I forget don't have a notebook in my hand.
Really? What were you writing about before all this?
Bombings, cities being torn apart, people the government didn't want us to know about.
Really?
Yeah, there was this name that kept popping up, Victor Hale. Every time I thought I had something, it'd vanish. Reports scrubbed, names redacted, people going quiet. You heard of him?
Yeah, my whole unit did. But we weren't allowed to talk about it.
Why not?
Because he wasn't supposed to exist.
How did you know he did?
Because my sister died in a bombing he was involved in.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
She was a teacher. She didn't belong in the narrative. She was just involved in some collateral damage in some sick experiment.
I spent months chasing Hale. Just whispers, dead ends, classified sites. You know, there's this theory that he ran a black ops facility before he went underground. A place where he tested psychological thresholds, morality under pressure.
And you think this is the place?
I think this is the sequel. There's something here. These are logs, observation notes, timed entries.
These are about us from like seconds ago.
So we've been watched.
Probably.
Since we woke up?
Probably.
Is that me? Dead?
Did I kill you?
I'm pretty sure I'm alive right now. Oh my god.
There's more.
Why would a report like this be in the room with us?
They wanted us to find it.
Started to hate this room.
You said you were digging into Victor Hill, right?
Yeah?
You tell me everything you know.
Not much. Just whispers. Former government guy disappeared after some big internal scandal. He was linked to a bunch of weird defense projects. Psych ops, experimental simulations.
What kind of simulations?
Stuff designed to test how people can be pushed. To see where the morality breaks. To how they justify the choices they make when no one's watching.
But what does that have to do with the bombing that killed both of our siblings?
I told you! It must have been one of his experiments.
How can you be sure of this?
It fits. No clear political motive, no group claim of responsibility, just chaos, followed by silence. It was how he operated. Create drama, observe the fallout.
You think? Or do you know?
I know.
Why didn't you say that earlier?
Because it's not something I say lightly. And you didn't look ready to hear it.
My sister died. 1 minute we're sitting on the park bench and I couldn't even find Oliver. You said your brother was in the marathon?
Yes.
Doesn't that beat you up every second of the day?
Of course it does. That's why I've spent every second since chasing the truth.
So we're here because of this bombing.
We're here because he wants us to know if we would do what he did or stop it from happening again.
He wants to test us.
Yes.
It wasn't about winning the race. It was about who could handle the unexpected. Who could keep going even when it starts to fall apart. That's what Hale was testing. He wasn't just looking for survivors. He wanted to see if anyone would stop it.
What? You think you're the one supposed to stop it? You're losing me, man.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I only know that we've been a part of it all along.
You really did it.
What?
You really did it. You've crossed the line now. You're just like me. You've broken. Just like I knew you would.
No. That was Victor Hale. I killed Victor Hale.
That wasn't Hale. That was just some bozo I hired to play the part. You were so desperate to believe it was him, though, weren't you? So desperate to make him the villain. But what if I told you that I am Victor Hale? Juicy, right?
You're Hale? No, that doesn't make any sense.
You always did have a sense of justice, didn't you, Austin?
This is insane. You're insane.
Takes one to know one.
You use people. You used me.
You used yourself, Austin. You're just like me. You wanted to be in control of your pain. But what you don't realize is, in this experiment, there is no control. There's only breaking. You're not perfect, but you're exactly what I needed.
You're wrong. I'm not like you.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it, Austin? Make a choice, huh? You chose wrong.
Hey, get up. Wake up. Come on, man, get up.